How did a small habit turn into $1 million job? I picked up the weirdest habit when I was a kid. I would just start arguing with myself, not mumbling full two-sided courtroom debate, both voices fully committed in my own bedroom on a Tuesday night. I genuinely have no idea how it started. It just did. At first it stayed in my room, then it moved to the car. That's where my mom caught me. Window rolled down, engine running, and I'm in the middle of cross-examining myself about whether homework should be optional. She walked up to the window and just stood there. She didn't say anything. She just stared at me like she was watching a nature documentary she didn't understand. Then she knocked on the glass and goes, "Why do you sound like two different people right now?" I told her it was just a habit. She asked if I needed a day off school. I told her I was fine. She kept catching me every single morning. Same car, same me going absolutely insane alone. She started thinking school was getting to my head. "You need to stop," she'd say. "The neighbors are gonna think we're crazy." I kept telling her I was fine. What she didn't know was that I had quietly joined the debate team, and I had my very first competition that same week. I walked in and completely destroyed everybody. It wasn't even close. I knew every angle before anyone else even opened their mouth. I knew the counters, the gaps, the exact moment to shift the pressure, because I had already been both sides of every argument for years. Turns out arguing with yourself every morning in a parked car will genuinely prepare you for anything. I kept winning every debate, every competition, got a scholarship, went to law school, became a lawyer, and yes, I was still doing the exact same thing every single morning before I walked into the office. Same car, same window, same habit. Then came the case that actually mattered. Everything before it had been manageable, but this one was different. A man accused of murder. Wrong place, completely wrong time. But the evidence against him looked like a highlight reel of bad luck. No alibi that held up, physical proximity, prior record. On paper, it looked done. The morning of court, I sat in the car and did the routine. Except this time, I wasn't using a random topic. I ran the whole case, both sides. Every argument the prosecution had, I walked into that courtroom and I went to work. By the time closing arguments were done, the jury was gone for less than 3 hours. Not guilty. The defendant grabbed my hand afterward and told me he genuinely didn't think it was possible. The case went everywhere. News, legal blogs, people breaking down the whole thing online. A few days later, my friend calls me and asks how I stayed that calm under that kind of pressure. I thought about it for a second. Then I shrugged and said, "I don't know, honestly." And that was the truth. Because to me, that courtroom felt exactly like every other morning in the car.